What's up guys, Flashfire here. Today I'm bringing you another team building video. As you can see, today we are using Metagross. Now before we get started, if you can leave a like right down below this video. I want to see if we can get this to 35 likes. If we can, I'll leave a pastebin file of the team down in the description. Obviously we're building with Metagross this week because it won in the straw poll. It was Mega Tyranitar or Metagross. You guys chose Metagross. By popular demand we are doing this. I will put another straw poll down in the description of this video. This week you're going to be voting on Mega Tyranitar in OU or Mega Aggron in UU, because if one of them loses the vote, it goes through to next week. Tyranitar has lost twice, so, you know, show him some love, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're building with Metagross today, so I'm just going to run over my moveset real quick, and then we'll get into the rest of the team. Basically, I feel like this is a relatively standard Metagross set. You obviously get your Agilacross and all that kind of stuff as well. We're not going to go for that. This is just 4 attacks Metagross. We just want to be punching shit, really. That's basically the idea here. We've got Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, Bullet Punch, Earthquake. Now, a lot of people would drop Bullet Punch in favor of coverage. I'm not about that, honestly. Like, I understand the value of the coverage, the grass, not the Ice Punch, whatever you want to run. But I really value the priority much more than I value the coverage, because we can run other pokes to deal with threats that we need coverage on. I just feel like Bullet Punch is great on this. It guarantees the kill on Diancie because it means you don't speed tie with it. I just like it a lot. Anyway, so that's the moveset, standard EVs. We're going to move on to the next poke. I normally like to build a defensive core around my my kind of main mon. So today our defensive core is Mandibuzz. We're going to have specially defensive Mandibuzz and Unaware Clefable. Just because I feel like they have really good synergy together. They don't have any common weaknesses. And Mandibuzz is a beast, man. Also, it means that we have an out to your Dragon Dancers and your Swords Dancers, all that kind of stuff. Megazard X, this can switch into, and that kind of thing. Well, not great, but it can switch into it a bit. And it's just, you know, I feel like it's a good kind of defensive pairing. So we're gonna go for leftovers on this thing. Obviously, we're not gonna go for Rocky Helmet because we're going to be specially defensive. We don't want to be taking too many physical hits, and this is going to be called Ringo, just because, you know. And we're gonna go for knockoff, foul play. We're going to run both of those basically because knockoff provides great utility, but foul play can kill stuff. Like it'll KO, Age Slash, it'll do loads of damage to a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just better. So we're going to go for knockoff, foul play, Roost, and this is going to be our defogger as well. So that's really nice. I don't normally like running a defogger with a Rock's weakness, but I thought I would do it for once. I don't normally use Mandibuzz, so we're gonna try him out. We're gonna go negative special attack nature, and then I guess we'll put 8 in defense. Like who? I don't know. And then the next poke we're gonna have lefties on this thing, and I really like this thing having unaware. For those of you who don't know, it basically means that it ignores any stat boosts or. Yeah, it ignores any stat boosts, so if your opponent's Dragon Danced up and is at like +3 attack or something, you can switch this in and the hits that it takes will be as if they're at neutral. So it's really good for putting a stop to setup sweepers. And we're going to make this a wish passing set, just because we want to be able to pass recovery onto Metagross because he doesn't have any of his own, and it kind of means that we can afford to play a bit more reckless with the rest of our team. We're also going to be running a focus sash on here, so if it gets broken by rocks or something, we could always try and get the sash back up. But anyway, yeah, we're going Wish, Protect, Toxic, and Moonblast. So yeah, I like this moveset. Basically, if you're switching in on setup sweepers, you want to be able to kind of toxic them, put a timer on them, that kind of thing, because this thing doesn't hit especially hard. And then we've just gone for Moonblast because it's nice stab. There's not too much that like resists it and stuff. We're not Spadef Clefable. We're physically defensive Clefable. And we'll go negative attack nature just because. And 0 attack IVs to reduce the damage of foul play. There we go. So that's and then you are called Wheatley. And now, something else I should mention, the reason that I've gone for these 2 defensive pokes is Metagross doesn't have too many weaknesses. I think he's just weak to Dark, Ground, and Fire. I could be wrong, there might be more, but I think that's it. And Ringo's immune to Dark, immune to Ground, resists Dark, this resists Dark, and they both take fire hits relatively well. So they cover Metagross's weaknesses really nicely. The defog is obviously nice, not that it's too important for Metagross. But yeah, anyway, so that's the defensive core. Something else that is really going to help out Metagross is a Magnezone, just because Metagross really struggles with Steel types. just because, well, I mean, Earthquake's a thing, but most steel, it just has problems breaking through steel types, okay? Is that alright? Okay, good. So, we're going to run a steel trapping Magnezone just because it makes life a lot easier. Like your Sizzles, your Ferrothorns, all that kind of thing, just stop Metagross completely. So, we're gonna run this with a Choice Scarf. Just because I feel like it's much better than other variants. I mean, you get Specs variants and stuff, but I'm not the biggest fan. You are going to be called Dunk Dunk, Young Dunk Dunk the Magnezone, and we're gonna have max special attack, max speed, timid, and then just normal Magnezone. You know, we're just gonna go for Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, and Hidden Power Fire. Get nice and 30 IV in speed, so we're a little bit slow, but that's fine. That's fine. Dunk Dunk is going to be quite important for clearing out threats to Mega Metagross, so that's important. Like your Scizor is just bad. So that's what we got there. And now for the final two pokes, I thought I would bring some stuff up from a bit lower down. We're going to be bringing a BL and a UU poke. So what we've gone for, we're going to go for a Weavile, because this thing is a fucking threat. It's so quick. And it just hits like a truck. So we're gonna run Life Orb Weavile. Obviously, this is gonna be important. The Defog, because this is weak to rocks, and that's horrible. And it's flimsy as hell anyway. It's not gonna take a hit. But anyway, we're gonna max attack, max speed, Jolly, just because we don't want to be outsped by anything. You know, we might outspeed some extra Scarfers by being Jolly. You don't know. So that's what we've gone for. And then, actually, no, wait. We run like that much speed, I want to say. And then a little bit in HP, maybe? Or maybe like that much and that. I don't know, I'm just going to run max speed, fuck it. I don't want to try and work stuff out. So, this is our Weavile. It provides great coverage, some solid priority. We're going to go Ice Shard, Ice Punch, just because I don't want to risk missing the Icicle Crash. Even though it is slightly more powerful, I feel like Ice Punch is much safer. This thing's going to be hitting really hard anyway, it doesn't really matter. Knock Off and Low Kick. Now, this thing provides good coverage on Psychic types, which are also a problem for Mega Metagross. Your Slowbros and your Mews, all that kind of thing. Knock Off is going to hurt like a bitch. So that's the main function of this. We've also obviously got Low Kick for your Steel types and Rock types and all those shenanigans. And then Ice Shard is going to be important in dealing with any of those pesky dragons, your Garchomps and your Dragonites and all that kind of thing. So that's what that's there for. And now the final poke I want to use Lead Infernape because, well, I haven't got any rocks at the moment, and I need some rocks because rocks are great, and I just love this thing. It's so good. This used to be in OU, and then it dropped, and I didn't like that. So I thought I'd bring him back up to OU for a little bit, and we're going to be running I think this is a relatively standard lead set. We're going to be Stealth Rock U-Turn, Overheat, and Close Combat. You might question my choice of Mixed Infernape. I will explain it right now. Basically, we'll just go minus defense, whatever. And we're going to be running max attack. Now, the reason that we're doing this, we have Overheat specifically to hit stuff like Scizor and Ferrothorn that's 4 times weak and will get OHKO'd by Overheat uninvested. So that's why we're not running any special attack investment. The Close Combat is there for us to hit the blobs, you know, like Blissey and Chansey and Heatran and just the stuff that we really don't like. So we've invested fully in attack to get as much damage off on those as possible. We don't need to invest in special attack because we're going to be hitting the stuff we want to hit with it for ridiculous damage anyway. So Stealth Rock U-Turn, Overheat Close Combat, nice utility lead set with the Focus Sash. Absolutely love it. So that's going to be the team, guys. If you like it, please remember to drop a like down below if you want to see the team in the description. And suggest megas for me to build with next week. Also, I keep forgetting to mention this, leave suggestions for changing the team down in the comments. Because I really want to know what you guys think, if you guys want to change anything about the team. One of you guys, actually, I think is Max Power, has been leaving a bunch of comments, and I've been unable to reply to them, and it's upsetting me. So I just want you to know, I'm not replying to you because I don't like you, it's because I'm incapable of doing it. I don't know why. Anyway, that out of the way, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.